It's your girl, Denise Joy. Welcome to another episode of Transformation for Your Home and Your Life. You get the tips, inspiration, and motivation to create your lifestyle by design. Let's get it! Hey there, good people. It's your girl, Denise Joy, designer and creator of the Furaha method of joyful design. Welcome to my home. Hey everybody, so this is a major update. I have done so much since my last home tour, but before I jump into everything, I just got to show you guys the bottom of my dress, which I just love. Woohoo! Don't you just love it? It is so much fun. I am so excited though to show you all this major home tour update. I have done so much. I have done a lot of thrifting. I have done Facebook Marketplace finds. Oh my God, woo, some majors and gifts from friends. And what I do is I incorporate all of those things into my custom on a budget philosophy for Furaha method of joyful design with Afro Bohemian design style and the eclectic design style, because I firmly believe for every client and myself especially, you should fill your home with things you absolutely love. So let's get to it. Right off of the dining room, we have the small kitchen, but super functional, and dare I say, it's even pretty funky and fly. This floor was already in this kitchen and I did not remove it because I suspect that underneath this laminate wood floor, it's likely to be some type of tile that has asbestos in it, and the former owner covered it up, but it works fine. You know, it does flow with the wood floor here. It's not actual wood. And that wood floor is, you know, seen lots of wear and tear, which I do not mind. I'm not, oh my God, everything has to be pristine. I love a little vintage. So this comes right off of the dining room and we walk into my awesome little mighty kitchen space. So I'm going to start with the artwork. These pieces here, up here high. Again, this home has beautiful high ceilings, which helps when the rooms are a little smaller to make things feel a little spacious. I thrifted these pieces. I paid $4 a piece for them. They give me that vintage little kind of Parisian vibe. I love to have that kind of Euro aspect into my Afrocentric and Afro Bohemian eclectic design style. And then over here, I sourced this hanging lamp, this copper hanging lamp. So I wanted some ambient light over the sink area, but I did not want to poke holes and run wiring, etc. So I put this piece in and I had my contractor to help me to hang it, and it works really fine. It gives great functionality, improved functionality of this area over here. This is the same granite. If you've seen the bathroom room tour, this is the same granite that I used to add a little teeny little counter space in that small room. But this is a beautiful granite that I had installed in this kitchen to just upgrade the vibe in here. I added this black faucet here, which I think gives it a really strong note that just gives it a grounding to this area. Plants in every room. I do a lot of cooking, as I said earlier. I love having this movable cutting board because I can move this forward and I can be cutting things and putting them here. And then when I'm need to just move that out of the way, then I have this area open. So it's about adding things in small spaces that increase your functionality and that also look nice too. I love the beautiful look of this acacia wood butcher block cutting board. I love it. So I thrifted this years ago. I thrifted this napkin holder, which I really enjoy using. I love cloth napkins, so I'm always washing them and restocking that there. I have my dishwashing liquid in this copper. Again, I just gave a note to the copper of the light above here so that this soap dish has a little copper head. And then I got this really small I think I might have gotten this at Target. So this dish rack is perfect for me. I do a lot of smoothies and a lot of cooking. So I have this Vitamix, which was a gift given to me from one of my dear sister friends. I have those rattan blinds right here in this kitchen, which I just really love that look because it's balanced between the dining room, having those blinds, and it kind of makes a continuous line when you're sight line, when you're looking from the dining room. And then there's the lower cabinets with that black paint on it. Again, those notes from the same room. This black paint from these cabinets is also the black paint that I painted that vintage cabinet in the dining room, and the same black paint that I painted the fireplace. So that note, having it move throughout, creates consistency and continuity. Now this might be a small kitchen, y'all, but your girl still got her full-size dishwasher. Yes, hunty, yes. So small doesn't mean you have to be, you have to live without some of the things that you would like. Okay, in this corner over here, we have the door that leads out to the side porch, which I painted the door to match the wall color, and then I spray painted with some of that window glazing so that I could still have the light, but I didn't need to put something up there to see out. This corner has the refrigerator, and I love it because it has a freezer at the bottom. I love that. And on this side, there's just enough room to put a slim footprint trash can. It's perfect. And I have enough space to hang my broom and my dustpan, and even my Dyson vacuum cleaner is tucked back there. And then I move over, there's a little side light over here where I can still get some light bounced from this corner. And then my collection of baskets, which all those baskets came from the thrift store. I particularly love this basket collection for the variety of size and shape. It just adds a moment of intrigue and interest, just uniqueness. I love that blue basket. I love that small one with the handle up there. The art up here, I thrifted both of these pieces. I love the floral element of the piece there. I paid $7 for that. And then this is of a Parisian cafe. So this piece here, I did pay a little bit more for this one. It was 19 bucks, but I just love the frame and I didn't mind paying a little bit more. I also did a little, you might have noticed that background is not wallpaper. I did a faint stenciling here with a different stencil than the one that I have in the bathroom, but I wanted this little nook to have just, again, a little more character, kind of a moment in a small kitchen, like, it's actually, this has been treated with some artistry and some craftsmanship. And then that beautiful philodendron plant up there, that's just a fun moment to give some contrast with a live plant. And the lighting up there is something that I just added because without it, let me turn the light off and you can see the difference. If I hadn't added that little light bar up there, it's just a little bit dark. So I just went to Home Depot and purchased a light strip and leaned it up there. There's a plug back there, obviously, for the refrigerator, and it gives some illumination to that area again, just to set it off. On this side of the kitchen, I have really the rest of my cabinets. There are my lower cabinets, and I have this narrow little strip, but still quite functional, of granite countertop here. I keep my paper towels here and my fruit bowl, which I use every day because I eat a lot of fruit. Have some under counter lights there that are rechargeable. I got those from Home Depot as well. I did my upper cabinets, the few that I have, I did them in a contrasting color. In fact, they are the same color as the walls. Again, working with a small space to create a sense of continuity, and so there's not a lot of interruption to the eye, helps the space to feel larger. The really great thing about these cabinets, although I don't have many, they are tall. They're pretty much 4 feet tall, which means that I have a ton of space, and I just have a little step stool so I can reach the very top. I've got just enough space for my dishes, my plates, my cookery, my cups, my seasonings, and a couple of bottles and packaged items, but I do have my extra large pantry down in my basement, and I'll show you my cool DIY pantry space in just a minute. Here's my microwave and my stove, which I use frequently. I have a copper toned tea kettle, again playing off the copper of the lighting over the sink area. I have my tea station here. Actually, I have a whole tea drawer right here, which I just use all the time, and I can make my cocoa drinks here. And I did a little Afro Boho of my canisters, which these are ceramic. I got those from Overstock, and I thrifted this piece here, which is really a granite wine carafe, but I'm using it to hold all of my utensils. And I did this backsplash area in a subway tile because it gave this really kind of clean look to it. And it might be a small kitchen, but it is super functional. And let me know what you think. I think it's pretty fly. This door here next to my stove is where I really worked some magic, because remember, this is a small space and you might be thinking, oh my gosh, he hardly has any cabinets. You know what? You are right. But what I did was I expanded this a little bit more by taking this wall, which this area leads down into my basement, but I took this wall and tricked it out and built out these shelves and added these slats so things wouldn't fall off. So I have a lot of canned goods and things that I use to cook with, and those things, I have an extra pantry in the basement, so I'm feeling pretty good about how this is set up. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Dopenificent Homes. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite part? I always say this. I always ask this question, but I do mean it. What's the thing that is just inspiring you to do something different in your own home? I know how it feels to watch these room tour videos and you're like, oh my God, I could never do that, or that might be too expensive. But when you do a combination of thrifted, Facebook Marketplace finds, watching videos that inspire you, you can do the types of things in your home that make it into a destination you truly love. If you enjoy HGTV style shows, be sure to check out my show, DIY Duo Redesigns, here on my channel. It's full of custom on a budget wow factor. The link to the show is in the description box below. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget, hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps me reach women all over the globe. I'll see you in the next video.